Cancer, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for June 21st through June 28th. Okay, so I'm sorry that I was kind of absent last week, but yeah, I had an issue with my, with my voice. Sometimes when I do a lot of readings in a row, that's why I really haven't been doing same day reading marathons, because twice I lost my voice when I did that. I used to be a corporate trainer, and I would talk for 8 hours a day for 3 weeks straight, and yeah, I lost my voice all the time. And so I got to be really cognizant of that. So I actually did the majority of the readings for last week, but I just didn't upload them because I feel like all of my energy was going to trying to maintain my voice, and it was aggravating. So I feel like the readings were compromised, so I just chucked them. I said, the heck with it. All right, so for this week, we're going to take a look at the connection, maybe from a little bit of a different perspective. We're going to look at how your person is seeing themselves right here. We're going to take a look at how you are seeing yourself currently. And we'll take a look at your inner dialogue that you're having with yourself. How are you talking to yourself about this? And then we're going to take a look at what they are manifesting in this connection and what you are manifesting in this connection. Okay? Alrighty. So let's see. We're going to start right here with how your person is seeing themselves. There have been certain cards like the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Six of Swords. I'm seeing a lot of swords in this week's reading. So this person, I feel like, sees themselves as being very quiet right now, maybe being a little avoidant, maybe being quiet, maybe being mindful, thoughtful, maybe absent with Four of Swords. Let's see. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune could be Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. I almost feel like this person, the way they see themselves is possibly as part of a destined connection in some way. This person might be thinking a lot about that, thinking a lot about you in some way. They might be seeing themselves differently. They might be really looking at themselves differently right now, because I feel like this person has gotten very quiet. And then Princess of Swords. Why doesn't that surprise me? So Princess of Swords is actually Page of Swords. I feel like this person is seeing themselves maybe from a different perspective, because they might have gotten very quiet on you, and I feel like they're actually researching maybe how they feel or why they are thinking in terms of the Wheel of Fortune, in terms of destiny. They might be trying to figure out, why certain things are happening in their life. The Page of Swords is about seeking more information, truthful information. This person might be researching soulmates or twin flames or certain types of connections. They see themselves, I feel like, as part of a destined connection. All right? That might be something that they're completely uncomfortable with, or it might be the first time they've ever had that type of thought. All right, so let's see. How are you seeing yourself? All right, we have 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You know, you see yourself as part of, I feel, part of a supportive family. You might feel very comfortable with where you're at right now in life. This is a card of abundance. It's also a future card. So, you know, if this isn't in your life right now, I feel like you see yourself as eventually having what it is that you want in life, in, you know, practically every aspect of life. Let's see. Let's clarify the 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. What an odd combination. So, honestly, you know, what you show to the world might not be how you see yourself on the inside, because we've got 7 of Swords here, and we're talking about how you see yourself. You might see yourself as being a little bit deceptive, maybe not generally in life, but possibly in this connection. You might see yourself as being deceptive about what it is that you want out of life. 10 of Pentacles. So let's get one more here. And then 6 of Swords. I'm telling you, this card has practically come out in every reading. So, I mean, we're in Cancer season as of yesterday. Happy birthday, Cancer, by the way. So 6 of Swords, you see yourself as, you know, a work in progress. This card has come up either in this spot, or this spot. So you see yourself as a work in progress. You know that you may not be completely truthful with yourself. You see yourself as possibly deceiving yourself a little bit, you know, and in some cases that's not a bad thing, you know, because if you're focusing on, it's a bad thing if you're focusing on negative qualities about yourself, but it's not such a bad thing, honestly, if you are, you know, seeing yourself in a better light or a stronger light in the future. If you see yourself growing, getting from point A to point B, 6 of Swords, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. So if you're purposely trying not to focus on some of your more negative qualities, I think that's a good thing. Because what we focus on is what comes out of us. So if you're focusing on the positive aspects that you'd like to see develop about yourself, that's nothing but a good thing. So I feel like the important part of that right there is, don't beat yourself up or, you know, convince yourself that you're doing something wrong by just being purposeful in how you're thinking about yourself, because what you think about yourself is what you become. So it's definitely important to be positive and, you know, to hold that hopeful and faithful energy about yourself. The one thing that I'm not picking up here is, you know, I'm not picking up an energy from you towards this person. I'm definitely feeling this person thinking about the connection. I'm not as much thinking or feeling that you are focused on the connection right now. So let's see. What is your inner dialogue? The Moon. Okay. So here we're seeing the connection. If you're beating yourself up about what it is that you foresee yourself having in life, or if you're feeling not good enough, or this self-deception you're seeing as a negative thing, that could be why you feel the need. Because right here with your inner dialogue, you might beat yourself up about keeping your certain feelings hidden or certain things in your life hidden. You know, you might have some fears that you're dealing with internally. And those fears might be about, about how you see yourself. What else do we have with the moon? 5 of Cups. So we've got these, in this particular deck, it's interesting because they've got 4 cups that are spilled over. Usually it's only 3. Usually in the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Cups lingers here, but they have the Ace of Cups here, which is really interesting because we're talking about you here in your internal dialogue. So it would make sense that, the Ace of Cups would be there. The 4 of Cups that have spilled over here, it feels like those are cups represent emotions, right? So it's like pouring out my emotions is my deepest fear. Giving my cup of love to somebody is my biggest fear. And that's why the moon is about hidden feelings. One more. All right, and that confirms it. 8 of Wands. Pouring out your feelings is your biggest fear. Communicating your hidden feelings, your emotions, is your biggest fear, is to communicate this. And that kind of goes hand in hand with what we saw here. Right? It's like you're deceiving yourself in some way, possibly because of these fears you have about expressing your emotions. But I can read this 2 ways, okay? That you're very, very hopeful about 10 of Pentacles in your life at some point in the future. You might deceive yourself a little bit. You might not see yourself at the 10 of Pentacles right now, which is perfectly okay, but you are a work in progress. You see yourself as a work in progress, and I think that is that's a good energy because it feels like you're working on this. You're working on this. So what is your person manifesting in this connection? Wow. 3 of Pentacles. So basically, they are trying to manifest coming together with you. Maybe going on a date or giving you a call, or, maybe this could be a partnership of some kind, a relationship, a connection, coming together with you. And based on what we saw as far as how this person sees themselves, they see themselves as part of a destined connection. So it would make sense that this is what they are trying to manifest. Let's see. What else? 3 of Pentacles. And then we have Princess of Cups, Page of Cups. I feel like they are trying to manifest from you exactly what you are afraid of. They're trying to manifest some communication about your feelings, okay? But you are afraid of that. And that could be why you're a little bit afraid of that, because you might feel this energy from this person. What else? Princess of Cups and Magician, okay? So Magician is the card of manifestation. Okay, so it's like this is telling us that this is what this person has been thinking about. maybe thinking about a lot, especially with the Four of Swords, which can be overthinking. This person is actively trying to manifest some emotional communication from you to bring the two of you together. All right, so what are you manifesting in this connection? Knight of Wands. All right, so we do have two cards of Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius in particular here. I feel like you're trying to manifest a committed situation here in some way. Knight of Wands, is actually, it's a non-committal energy. So I'm kind of reading it in almost a backwards way, but I feel like that's what you are trying to manifest. I feel like you have no certainty around this person, and I feel like that's what you are trying to manifest, because this is your inner dialogue, right? You're afraid to allow your emotions to come out in an easy way through communicating in some way. Knight of Wands, you might just be trying to manifest a Sagittarius. And then we've got Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so that makes sense, because Seven of Pentacles is really about taking stock of where we're at and where we're going. What's next? And when people want to focus on what's next, they're in relationships especially, it's about, can this be a commitment of the heart or not? Barney, are you snoring? Let's see. And then Three of Swords. Three of Swords has come out in a lot of the readings today too. So Three of Swords, that is heartache. I almost feel like that's coming from your internal dialogue. The fact that you have all of this fear about spilling your emotions and communicating something. It's like you want to know that you're not ready to take that risk. You're not ready to put your heart on the line. And it's almost like you're manifesting your biggest fear in a way, which is the heartache or the heartbreak. You can see how different the two of you actually are here. What this person is manifesting exactly what it is that you fear from you. And I feel like your energy is interpreting it almost as heartbreak, even though I'm not picking that up from this person at all. So when we're going back to the Six of Swords here, that you are seeing yourself as a work in progress. You might regularly go to the negative side of the Seven of Swords, which could be self-deception, which means you're not listening to your intuition, the moon. I feel like the moon, at the same time it represents fear, it also represents intuition. Pisces, right? Pisces, one of the most intuitive signs. So while the Seven of Swords and the moon would represent the dark side of fear, the Seven of Swords and the intuition, it's like that says we're not listening to our intuition. So I feel like there's an assumption on your part in a way that you're going to manifest heartbreak in this situation, when if we can set that fear aside, if we can set the fear aside It feels like it opens you up to your intuition, which is telling you something completely different than your fear. Okay? Okay, so let's see what we have up here with this situation. Lost in time. Boy, does that explain a lot of the readings. You know, I mean, again, we're covered up here with swords. We do have some cups here, which is nice to see. And then we have the moon, which is technically cups as well. So, but you can see, you know, this person, your person over here, you know, I feel like is deep in research, trying to find information and clarity, needing clarity about what they're feeling regarding the Wheel of Fortune and destiny. This person is trying to manifest some emotional communication from you. You know, and you, I feel like, go back and forth with beating yourself up about how this whole situation is moving forward or not moving forward. And you spend a lot of time in fear over, which is, you know, for Cancer, usually it's a little bit easier to express emotions. So this is somebody that might have really gotten under your skin, but it's like this connection itself might be lost in time a little bit. This might be something that the two of you have been dealing with for months or for years. But, you know, in a way it's saying we've lost a lot of time because of our fears and maybe assumptions. Let's see, what else do we have here? Dreams. Wow. The two of you might be connecting through dreams, especially if this connection has been lost in time in some way, or the two of you haven't spoken in a long time. And then what do we have? A gift. It's funny because I feel the energy of a gift exchange between the two of you. Like, in other words, the gift that you could give this person, I feel like, is an expression of your emotion or a pouring out of your emotion. You know, the gift that this person could give you is showing that they have some commitment. They have some commitment to go through life with you. It's like you both have a gift to give to each other. You might be experiencing that gift in your dreams because this connection in some way has been lost in time. So let's take a look. I want to clarify the dreams and the gift. Dreams, look at that, 2 of Cups. All right, so what that tells you is that in your dreams, you're dreaming with each other. You might be in the astral plane at that point. It's because the two of you share these mutual, beautiful, loving feelings. This may be a connection that really didn't get off the ground, and if it did, it might have gotten cut off way too early. But that's what you're experiencing in your dreams is 2 of Cups. And especially, you know, if you feel like this is the one that got away, or they feel that way about you, or it's a mutual thing, it's like 2 of Cups, you're feeling this strongly because this connection got lost in time somewhere. So what is the gift? Whoops, look at this, 4 of Wands. This could certainly be a twin flame story, because the gift of the twin flame journey is really about finding the gift that you have to offer the world, the gift that you have to offer your person, even though it might never be known to you. When you come into contact with your twin, there's something that you, just because they met you, they're receiving a gift from you. So lost in time could certainly mean that the two of you have been in separation for an extended period of time. So let's take a look at the lost in time too. Four of Wands, this is a long-term connection, whether the two of you are together or not, and you can feel that. Lost in time, and we've got the Princess of Discs, which is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles could easily be saying that Page of Pentacles is about learning something, can be about a new opportunity, but I feel like in this case, it's about learning something in this time that has been lost. And it hasn't really been lost, it's just been, it might feel like it's been lost to both of you. But your person, definitely trying to manifest some type of an emotional communication with the Page of Cups here. Even if you literally sent a text saying hi, I feel like this person would be over the moon. Now, does that mean you should do that or not? I don't know. You need to listen to your own intuition. But what I do feel like this is saying is getting in touch with your intuition, which can override your fears. Okay? All right, Cancer. That's why this person is researching the connection, because they're feeling something very different. And Two of Cups right here in the middle with dreams. All right, Cancer, if you're looking for a more personal or deeper reading, certainly reach out to me. If not, no worries. I'm okay saving my voice this week, honestly. And I will talk to you next time. All right, thanks so much. Bye.